What is going on, ladies and genitals? Yodi Slay here, bringing you episode 2 of my Borderlands 2 Seraph weapon series. Today, I have a Seraph rocket launcher for you guys known as the Ahab. In my case, it is the Fiddle D Ahab. In your case, the prefix of this rocket launcher may change, but it will be some variation of the Ahab. Now, this rocket launcher will be found in the first DLC for Borderlands 2 known as Captain Scarlet and her Pirate's Booty. Each of these Seraph weapons are only available within the first DLC or the second, and I'll explain with each weapon which DLC it comes from. But this one's from the first one, so I'll be showing you the Seraph shop here located within Oasis. If you're unfamiliar with these Seraph shops, they go by the Seraph crystals. The Seraph crystals drop from the Invincibles located within the DLC known as Hyperius the Invincible, Master G the Invincible, and Pyrocaustic Pete the Invincible. Now the shops themselves pretty much are self-explanatory. You go up, you open it up, and use your Seraph crystals to buy a weapon. If you go to the Seraph shop and there's no weapon in there that meets your requirements and there's nothing you want, simply do not buy any guns, save and quit and exit, and then come back in and the inventory will change. So that makes it a big plus to, there's no farming involved or anything like that. You just simply purchase them and, just keep trying until you get the version you like. But right now, I'm going to switch it up from yesterday's episode. I'm actually going to show you a screenshot from the wiki instead of simply reading it. But let's read this. Ahab is a Seraph rocket launcher manufactured by Torg. The Ahab can only be obtained from trading with the Seraph vendor in Oasis and as a rare drop from Master G the Invincible. That changes things up. I'll explain. Now, the special weapons effects in the red text, it says, for hate's sake, shoots a harpoon-style projectile that sticks into a target before exploding. The projectile will curve downward steeply. Now, the trivia for this one, the Ahab is a reference to the character Captain Ahab from the novel Moby Dick or The Whale. The flavor text is also a reference to the same book from the last line, for hate's sake, I spit my last breath at thee. Now, shots fired from the Ahab still do full damage to Hyperius the Invincible and his minions while they are shielded. So that is a huge plus. I've not tried it. I've not tried to kill Hyperius with this, but I'm kind of tempted to go try it and see what it can do. Now, you'll see here within this gameplay, most rocket launchers in Borderlands 2 are pretty beastly. You could shoot at the feet of the enemy and it does a massive amount of damage. This one, you pretty much got to de-impact them, direct impact these guys. If you do, it's got an insane amount of damage. 280,000. You see me purchase that one earlier with 309 or something like that. So it's going to deal a lot of damage, and it actually kills most enemies with just one shot. Maybe the badasses, it'll take a couple. But the only downfall that I found was that this one only had 2 shots and you had to reload. And with the rocket launchers, you probably know the reload is pretty slow. Now, I want to revise something from what I said yesterday. I was under the impression until yesterday that you could only get these Seraph weapons through the Seraph vendors. I had no idea you could get these drops from Hyperius, Master G, or whatnot. People in the comments kindly let me know. When I say kindly, they're like, F you, faggot, you could get them. I'm just kidding. They didn't really go that dramatic with it. But you can actually get these from Hyperius and Master G in rare occasions. And proof in the pudding right here, once we read the wiki, it says, and as a rare drop from Master G the Invincible. So that's good to know. It'd be pretty awesome to get a Seraph weapon from him. I haven't done it, and I really want to go try to get it just to see. I know out of maybe 500 or so attempts on Pyro Pete, I've never seen a Seraph weapon. So it may only be specific weapons to specific bosses. So if you wanted to farm for this, maybe Master G's your man. You could farm him, hide in the little cave, the corner, while the corrosive kills him. Whatever you want to do, that's pretty awesome. So my bad on that. You can get some of these drops from the Invincible, so that is good to know. But checking out this gameplay, you can see when I direct impact these dudes with this harpoon, it does a massive amount of damage and almost always kills them. Now, if you shoot at their feet like I tried to a couple times, it just doesn't work. You actually got to hit them, so make sure you kind of scope in or whatever you got to do to actually hit these dudes, or they're just not going to die. The reload is so slow, you're probably just going to go down. So you can see there, he's in my grill. Can't hit him. The harpoon shafted me. I don't think I get him here either. Look at this. I'm such a nub with the harpoon. I need to go to harpoon training or something like that. I don't know. This was actually the first time ever using this rocket launcher. I'm not going to lie. But guys, I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of my Seraph weapon series. I'm going to do these in alphabetical order. So the next one is the Big Boom or something like that. I don't remember. But I hope you guys enjoyed episode 2. This series, you guys showed me a lot of love in the last one. I appreciate that. But I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please remember to rate and subscribe. Yodi, sign it out.